America is the greatest country in the world, they say. America is the most powerful, they say. Over the last 100 years, America's reach has reached global audiences, all because of American salesmanship. Not because America is the most powerful nation in the world, because some other nations are more powerful. It's not because America has the best technologies in the world. Some places like Japan and Germany have better technologies. Not because America has the most population in the world or the largest land mass that America is great. But America, as you know, Russia, China, India, and some other countries have more population and more geography than America. But America is a great country and the land of opportunity because America is the land of the salesman, the sales professional. It was found by a sales professional. By no means, you'd agree with me that by no means Christopher Columbus was a great navigator. He was initially looking for India. He ended up in North America. But he was a great salesperson. First of all, to begin the challenge of Christopher Columbus salesmanship, he was an Italian, just like Marco Polo, this time in Spain. And he had to convince the Queen of Spain to give him 3 ships, to buy him ships and find a crew that will take on this journey to find the new land, the route to India. Day after day, Christopher Columbus went back and made presentations to Isabella. In the final count, he says, Lizzie, look, you say this is a great idea. We can spread Christianity wherever we take this route to. And of course, Isabella was a Christian and liked the idea, expansion of the church. He says, you have necklaces around your neck, you have jewelry, let's take it to the pawn shop. We'll sponsor these ships, we'll sponsor the crew, we'll take on this journey and we will make history. Finally, they agreed. And he found the crew. And every day on the sea, Christopher Columbus has to sell on his crew of another day of rowing, another day of going, another day of not giving up. Because by halfway mark, they were ready to throw Christopher Columbus off the boat. But his salesmanship, finally, one day paid off when the final call came in, land ho! And the greatest sales call in history came to that close that day. But Christopher Columbus made one mistake of not following up with his sale. He sold Isabella on all of this venture. And he thought he'd be respected and known and be known all over the lands. But he didn't follow up the account. He didn't make a claim. He didn't register a claim. Otherwise, it would be the United States of Columbus instead of United States of America. So every sales call has a follow-up process that we need to do. The next salesperson, American great salesman, came 300 years later in the name of Benjamin Franklin. He was the first millionaire, America's first millionaire, and a very convincing salesperson. He had to go through the colonies of America and convince them to go to war against England and be independent. He says, if we win, I don't have any gold or anything to offer you. And if we lose, they'll hang you on the highest tree. Are you in? Well, Americans at that time were 3 groups. One were with him, and one were decided that wherever the winner is, they will go to that side, like undecided customer, never know how to make a decision. They said, listen, you go ahead, we'll sponsor you when we see victory. And that's what most people say. And the others, of course, against the revolution and towards the Queen. Benjamin Franklin convinced them to go and liberate America. And that history continued. The expansion through the West was done by salespeople, professional salespeople. Today, American products and goods are sold all over the world. Not because of the highest quality, even though they're great quality, not because of the best technology, even though they have the greatest technology, but because of their salesmanship. Canada, particularly where I live, is the land of the skilled worker, the land of the hard worker, the land of the Viking, the land of the laborer, the land of the person who works so hard that they get home and they are out of energy. Now, why am I telling you all of this? Because we're all in sales, ladies and gentlemen. Whether you're building a community like the Kurdish House of Toronto, Greater Toronto area, which started with an idea and now thousands of people follow. Whether you are building a real estate business, you're a broker, you want to get your license, you're an insurance person. I have been through so many careers that I can tell you that I have walked a mile in your step. No matter where I go with my socks, I can sell socks. I can sell camel socks because they're very addictive. I'm wearing a pair right now. Now, why aren't other people able to do the same as I do? Sales profession requires psychology, requires physiology, requires body language, and requires a whole lot of other skills that you need to acquire to be a truly professional sales individual. I have attended the sales seminars conducted by Tom Hopkins. If you know any of these names, please feel free to make a comment. Brian Tracy, Tony Robbins, Tom Hopkins, as I mentioned, Bob Proctor, of course, the late Jim Rohn, and the father of personal development, which is Napoleon Hill. But way before Napoleon Hill, just like the Vikings had found North America way before Christopher Columbus had done, Rumi had founded personal development arena. And the development of a person, you can be to the highest version of self. It's all explained in plain and simple poetic way by Rumi. And the Western civilization has used this knowledge of the East for decades and centuries to enhance their lives and the quality of their lives. For instance, the idea that Ibn Sina, Abu Ali Sina in Farsi, developed around healing the body and mind and how they work together have been studied in European universities for over 700 years. Camel Care products that we have developed that are the pinnacle of health and wellness were used by Ibn Sina or Abu Ali Sina. Europeans know about these products. Now we have been able to develop fashionable products at premium quality and very affordable prices because your health is important. People tell me, why did you start out Camel Care, the Camel Company of Canada previously? We've gone through phases of changes and now we're in a place where looking at a bigger picture of health and wellness. Myself being in a holistic wellness for the best part of last 2 decades because of my parents' health challenges, my own accident that almost took my life, have given me the power and the ability to guide my customers, people who are in hospitals, who are in pains. I work with a great company called Exacta, which we translate for people in languages in Kurdish, my own home native language, in Farsi, in Turkish, and in other languages. And I have also met with the CEOs of companies like the CNE, as I'm a vendor with the CNE, Canadian National Exhibition, and we've attended various health and wellness shows across Canada. It is easy to not be, to not accept, to not to take, to be, like Joe, my friend, used to say, comfortably numb. Most Canadians are comfortably numb. Debt is at its highest level. Healthcare system is under tremendous pressure. The mission of our company is very simple. We have global access to teams in Europe, in Far East Asia, and in North America. Just like Marco Polo went on that journey and Christopher Columbus was learned from that journey and convinced Isabella to fund his venture and eventually found North America, I have been on a journey for the last 5 decades of my life. Since the age of 7, leaving my home village of 50 people, going across to Tehran, where I didn't know anybody. My jaw was disfigured. I was ridiculed. It took me 3 years to become the #1 student in the same school that I was ridiculed for a period of 3 years. Then when I entered the medical school there, they rejected my claim and gave it to someone who's lost their lives in the war between Iran and Iraq because they were the martyrs and I was the enemy. So I had a conversation with my belated father and I said, Father, I don't want to stay in this country. I read a book called Uncle Tom's Cabin when I was 13. It was about Canada. Canada was in my heart, but it wasn't in my mind at the time. I had set my goals on Sweden because my family is there, my sisters, my brother. Then as life has it, so many things are gonna go against your plan when you have a clear plan. 90% of your time, your plan won't work because you can't control all of the circumstances of life. But if you know where you're going, it's gonna be easier to navigate through those storms, as Christopher Columbus did, as the Vikings had done before. And I'm navigating the community that are the customers of Camel Care to a health and wellness, to a concept of longevity by natural means, by the concept of drinking more water than beer, by the concept of self-care before health care, because you don't want to end up in hospital this year 2024, 2025. Our goal is to reach 20,000 Canadians with a pair of fantastic socks in several different colors. I don't have them handy here in my newly built studio, but we'll bring you feedback on weekly basis as we attend various shows and get feedback from the public, because this company was built on feedback of our customers, integrity of our business principles, and every belief that a product that you can sell to your mother, that you can talk about it with pride and joy on Christmas Day or any other occasion is a winning product. And we have a winning product for you. Those of you who personally know me and have been a customer, I wanted to thank you. Collaborators. Those of you who have been friends, mentors, coaches, I wanted to thank you as we break through the markets that we have never reached. Because of your feedback, we were being able to strengthen our belief in what we do and develop products that you can wear with pride and share and talk about it all night long and tell stories about camels and Mongolia and health and wellness and recoveries. And I want to switch off doubt and negativity, jealousy, and all of the things that bother you. Do you know that every time you feel anger, jealousy, dark corner, you hurt yourself, you don't hurt the other person. Most people are so busy They wouldn't even watch this absolutely fundamental video and share it with anyone who has pain. I am telling you, all of the nerves in your body end at the bottom of your feet. And if your feet are comfortable, like my mother's have been over the last 13 years, and people have asked me, how did Camel Care help your mother recover from a heart attack? Well, as you know, Kurds, my family, my friends, originated from the mountains of Kurdistan, which is very cold. When your temperatures are cold, your limbs lose heat, starting with your feet and then your hands. And the more you you lose, the lower your body temperature goes. When you wear Camel Care gloves, when you wear Camel Care socks, it regulates your body temperature, keeps it at exactly that ideal 22-degree temperatures. We have tested this in plus 40-degree temperatures in Mongolia and in Canada, almost 40 degrees. Well, it never gets that hot here, but into minus 40 degrees. It's thermostatic. In the heat, it keeps you cool, and in the cold, it's incredibly healthy. It helps circulation to your feet. See, most people have this unique misunderstanding of the body system. You stand on your feet most of the day. You think your heart is right here, and it'll go down your body. The blood will circulate through your body because you're standing. First of all, this blood that goes down your body has to also make its way up your body back to your heart and various parts of your body. Camel Care socks help increase blood circulation wherever you wear. Wherever there's pain, there's relief. Wherever there's discomfort, there's a comfortable solution at Camel Care. We are here to challenge the health and wellness industry. We are here to help revolutionize the healthcare business. We're here to change your health. I care about you. If you're my friend, so many of them have passed away. So many of them have personal friends I'm talking about. If we know each other just from social media, it's time to social media. Oh, social media could be that too, depending on how you use it. It's time to start taking care of yourself. Nobody's coming to save you. Self-care before health care. Remember, we mentioned that. In this video, I have given you enough reason, and there's enough evidence to convince you that your investment in a pair of Camel Care socks this winter is absolutely to the best of your interest. Would you agree with that? If you do, say yes, click, go order a pair from our online store, and it'll be on its way to you in no time. You can enjoy the benefits of Camel Care socks starting right now. The weather's still good. I'm in my outdoor studio, as a matter of fact. I'm a very creative person. I like to create things out of nothing. And the idea of Camel Care came out of nothing that cost me a lot of pain. That was the phone call that I got from my sister Gilany in Sweden, who said, "Mother has had a heart attack and she is about to die. You need to drop what you're doing in wherever you were working at, financial services, and go visit my mom. She's always asking for you." Well, I went there, and on the way in Istanbul, I picked up a pair of Camel Care, apparels for my mom. That was 2013. And she recovered. 2024, October 20th or October, 20th maybe today. I'm blessed to say my mother's still alive. These products have helped increase her longevity by at least 10 years. But I tell her like I tell all of my customers, my goal is to get you to the age 100. Why? Because you need positive reminders. Your body is a healer. I have talked about it extensively in my book, The Ministry of Miracles. You can go and order it, and you should order it. You should listen to advice. You should, unless you can't. People change when they have enough pain that they can't stand it. They're looking for a solution, like I do in hospitals, in old age homes, in rehab clinics, and people are in pain. They're looking for a natural solution like ours. People change when they know enough that they want to. I hope today in this video you've learned enough about the power of natural healing with Camel Care products to order your first pair. I'm not begging you, I'm asking you to buy it. Why? Because it's based off your interest. And you're going to see us everywhere. And if we're going to be friends, the first thing I'm going to ask you or check with you if you have a pair of socks, because that takes care of your whole body. One of the miracles that I encountered as we changed the name of this channel from the Ministry of Miracles to Holistic Healthcare by Dr. Camel Care, that's me, Arif Gilany. Can't wait to go to Malaysia to pick up my doctorate with my good friend Ibrahim Downey down there at the university. I wanted to tell you that your health is in your hand. Some of you are suffering from anxiety, from depression, from the things beyond your own control, because you cannot heal your body in the same mindset that you started in. You need to change the mind, and the body will follow. And if you have enough positive reminders to take you through this journey, you one day will look back just like I did in a 2023 accident right after start of this great company, and almost lost my life. But as soon as I woke up, I was wrapped in Camel Care. That's what I love. That's what my wife knew, or my team knew at the time. And I started to go into the gym and rebuilding my body. Today, not only am I in the best shape of my life, but I have a mission to get my customers to age 100, which means that I have to do the activities that are required of me to live a healthy lifestyle to get there myself, so I can get you there. I'm Arif Gilany. Thank you for watching this. I look forward to your feedback. I look forward to sending you your first pair of Camel Care socks. Don't procrastinate. Start today. Thank you.